Welcome to the quick yoga workout for abs routine. When you're ready, meet me in extended child's pose. With your knees wide, arms long, forehead on your mat. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Rise up into a tabletop on your hands and knees. Fan your fingers out wide, gripping into your mat through your whole hand. With your strong hands, extend your right heel back. Firm up your core so your body stays level with the ground. And to add on, reach your left arm forward. Keep your arm and leg in line with your spine. Gaze is set on one spot for focus. Breath is calm to keep you grounded. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Come back to your tabletop and notice if you had to adjust. Ideally, your body remained flat the whole time, but that'll get easier with practice. Now lift your left leg, drive back through your heel. Keep your neck in line with your spine and reach your right arm forward. So stretch through your hand and heel. But your belly is pulling in, your back is strong, and everything is pushing up away from gravity. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to tabletop. Then with your strong yogi hands gripping the mat, come forward to a modified high plank. So with your knees down, make a straight line from your knees through your hips, through your shoulders, through the crown of your head. Then maintain this plank as much as you can and slowly lower all the way down to the ground. For a low cobra, with your hands planted underneath your shoulders, elbows pointing up to the ceiling, zip your legs and feet together behind you and press the tops of your feet down into the mat to engage your legs. Now lift your chest up off the mat, but have your hands hover by your sides. Gaze just a few inches out in front of you so you're not craning your neck. Feel your belly press into the mat as you breathe. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, then press into your hands to lift up and push back into child's pose. Rest. Focus on creating a smooth and slow breath in and out through your nose. This is the breath that will keep you calm and grounded even during the most challenging parts of your practice. Then make your way to downward facing dog. With your fingers fanned out wide, gripping into your mat, press your chest towards your thighs as you reach your hips high and back. Now let's meet in a forward fold at the top of our mats. With your feet separated about hip distance, a gentle bend in your knees, interlace your hands behind your lower back, press your knuckles up to the ceiling, then let your fingers fall forward for a chest expansion. Head hangs heavy, jaws relaxed. Send a deep breath up and down through your spine, helping to create space through your shoulders and chest. Then release your hands, toe heel your feet together to touch, and find halfway lift. Slide your hands up your shins as you press your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold with a soft bend in your knees once more. Now rise up to mountain pose. Reach your arms up and stand tall through the crown of your head. Then bring your hands together at heart center for Samasthiti. Big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. Seal your lips. Open your eyes. And sit back into your chair. Sit a little bit deeper. Reach your hands forward and sit deeper. Bring your thighs parallel with the mat. Yep, it's challenging. Now sit even deeper and with grace, take a seat on your mat. Come to lie down on your back, big long body stretch from toe tips to fingertips. Well done. Now draw your knees into your chest. Hold onto your shins or the backs of your thighs and lift your head and shoulders up off the mat. Just by being in this position, your lower back should be completely flat on the mat, and you should already feel some engagement in your lower abs. If you need to check, try sliding your hand underneath your lower back. It shouldn't go. What we're creating here is a hollow body. It's a concept that you might recognize in Pilates and in some other strength trainings, for good reason. It's one of the best ways to strengthen your core. So lift your shoulders up a little bit higher and bring your shins parallel with your mat with your knees bent. You can still use your hands as assistance or take your arms out by your sides as if you were reaching for your toes. So you're here for 3, 2, 1. Lower back down, knees to your chest. And we'll do that one more time. When you're ready, lift. This knees bent variation is like the level 1 of the hollow body. The more you practice holding this posture, breathing and staying calm through it, the stronger you'll get. And you'll be able to move on to level 2 while maintaining proper form through your core and back. 3, lift a little bit higher. 2, you got this. 1, lower down. Good job. So consider that hollow body a foundation for anything that we do on our backs related to the core. If at any point your lower back begins to lift up or strain, then just rest and trust that the next time you do it, it'll be a little bit easier. So from here, extend your toes up to the ceiling and peel your shoulders up off the mat, creating a hollow body in your core, lower back flat, core is engaged. And we'll work with a couple negatives. Firm your legs together and point through your toes. With this engagement in your entire body, begin to lower your legs slowly down towards the mat. Stop at 45 degrees. Then bend your knees to pull your legs back in, point your toes up to the ceiling, and do it again. Lower down nice and slow. Stop at 45 degrees, bend your knees, pull your legs in, point up to the ceiling again. Now keep that going a few more times, slow and controlled, maintaining your hollow body and your yogic breath. You're always welcome to stop and bend your knees before 45 degrees. What's most important is that you do not strain, you strengthen. How you do anything is how you do everything. So right now, stay focused. All right, last one. Then pull your knees in. One more exercise on our backs. Find your hollow body with your knees bent, shins parallel to your mat. Arms reaching down by your sides or grabbing onto the backs of your thighs. From here, everything is stitched together. I'm sure you're already feeling it. We'll add on by touching your right toes down to the mat. Then bring your right shin back up to parallel and lower your left toes down to the mat. Come back up to parallel, then right toes down to the mat. Now keep it going, alternating toe touches, and match it with your breath. Inhaling as your leg comes back up, exhaling as your toes touch down to the mat. Try the little smile on your face. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Long body stretch. You deserve it. Toe tips to fingertips. Now grab onto your shins and rock and roll the length of your spine a couple of times to gain momentum so that you can roll over your ankles, plant your hands, and step your feet back into a high plank. Then just lower your hips down to the mat, lifting up through your shoulders as you stretch out your core. Then make your way to child's. Take about 3 deep breaths. Ground down.